Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that are bang on in the world of Transformers, and let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel, and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush. After a little bit of a disappointing fan stream today so far, because this is late on Thursday evening for me in the UK, there's lots of things that we've already seen, lots of things that we shouldn't have seen, and lots of things already that unfortunately are, I think, sold out. But I've still got quite a lot to show you anyway. So, some of this is going to recap a little bit of the fan stream, but to be honest, most of the fan stream, as I'll explain in a minute, we've already seen. We're going to start off with this though. It looks like we've got a first look at this year's coming up Hallmark Christmas decoration. Yes, unbelievably, it is only just March and we are talking about a Christmas decoration, and it looks like they've gone for the Holiday Prime figure there as well. So obviously more information on that when I get it, I will let you guys know. Right, this is because Takara Tomy do things slightly differently. They release their products and they put their pre-orders up very differently to Hasbro. So they have on the Takara Tomy website put these figures up for pre-order. So we have correct and official images of this amazing looking, and I'm saying amazing looking because this is core class, guys. So obviously, you know, the Voyager class is again also amazing and a very, very good figure, but this is core class and I think it looks very articulate, very good, and not a big blocky mess. I think they've really improved their game with the core class figures recently. I know obviously they're nowhere near as detailed as the Legend scales from third-party companies, but these are about a third of the price. And I'm sure that this will please many Bayverse fans in the future. And of course, we wait the obligatory repaints as well. So we've already seen Tidal Wave, because that's obviously been on pre-order for ages for the rest of the world, but just to whet your appetite, and again for some different images that they use, let's have a look at some of the images that Takara Tomy are indeed using for this amazing looking figure. Right, we're going to start on to some of the things I think that we've already seen now. Well, in fact, we didn't get to see this. I was quite surprised that we didn't get to see this. So since I did the very quick snippet video, there's been about 3 or 4 updates of TFW 2005 and T-Formers. So first and foremost, we've got packaging. There he is, legitimately in the packaging, so it's a proper figure. I have no idea how it's made its way into shelves, I think in Chile. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to be really pleased with. Yes, it comes with a cyber key. So this is the packaging. It comes with an abundance of accessories. Now, I've moved on to another article you're going to see in a second, or shall I say an update to this. There's a separate one. We've now got some out of the packaging images. Look, there's a cyber key right in there. This guy comes with a load of accessories. To be honest, I'm really pleased it showed you that Supreme class there, because I think this is, and I know obviously the original one as well was as well, but this just looks like a scaled down version of the Supreme class. The fact that you can have the blades flipping out in the forearms. I've got the Supreme class and I will do a video review on it now, funnily enough, because I do really like that figure. There he is, obviously front, middle with a load of other Starscream figures. But as I was saying, you've got the blades that pop out, you've got the additional blaster, you've got the fact that you can put the cyber key into the blaster, like so, and there are the arms in question that I was talking about, that flip out and they attach via the shoulders. You can take the fins out the back as well. It shows you all this, so I'm really excited for this figure because I think it does look great, and as I say, it looks just a brilliant miniaturized version of the huge one that came out, crazily enough, all them years ago. So excited to see that. Maybe that'll be next week, same as these. So again, as soon as I walked into work this morning, about 12 hours ago, so I'm rubbing my eyes, this was leaked, this particular image at first, but since then we've now got actual, I'm going to say actual product images, because they must be, because they look official. So here of course is Lockdown, and again hats off to the person who said that this, of course they were going to use this mold for Lockdown straight away. They got it correct. It does look good. It's a good use of the mold. The colour scheme's fantastic. I've seen a couple of people saying that it needs more green on him, but I think it looks good, to be honest. Then we've got, which one's this? I always get this one mixed up. It's Filch, isn't it? Of course, because I can't read backwards and I can hardly make it out there anyhow. So obviously another use of the Air Razor mould. Again, fan of that mould, liking the colour scheme on this, thinking it looks great. And then correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Is this the Skids mould, or is it something like the Skids mould? I'm sure it is. As I say, this is Cannonball. I'm sure it is. Let me get it right. Again, I am checking because I don't know too much about these figures. I believe they're all from the Space Pirates, which I think is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's another comic book story that I've got to openly admit that I've not read. I'm thinking that is a Skids mould though. I've zoomed in on that by mistake. But the one that I'm more excited about, and the only reason I know about this is because I've reviewed the Magic Square version. So I already knew that ferak was a redeco of a Cyclonus mould. However, this has been slightly retooled. You can see at the nose. I'm loving the fact they're using Siege Jetfire blasters for the tips of the wings. And again, the colour scheme I think works really, really well. And I'm a huge fan of this mould. And yes, they're getting their money's worth of this particular mould, as well as the next figure we're going to see in a second. But yeah, really excited for these. Hoping that they're going to be next week's official reveals on the Pulse stream. I will be going live again to do that. Thanks to everybody who was in the chat. It was great. There was like, you know, quite a few of us in there all talking about, unfortunately, things that we're already seeing. This is the other thing that I think this went for pre-order about 1 p.m. in the UK. Obviously the Hasbro Pulse thing was by 4 p.m. and people were saying in the chat already that it had sold out. Now it may or may not have had stock, added restock onto the things, onto the websites. That's the words I'm trying to look for. I pre-ordered mine from In Demand in the UK, guys. You can get it from there. This, again, as I've just said, huge. This mould, I can't believe how many times they've reused it, but I have to confess, I think this is one of the best uses of it. All they've done, obviously, is just change the colour scheme on it. Now, the mould itself was really good. Easily one of the best blasters we've ever had. No translucent plastic. Genuinely looks like he did, obviously, in the cartoon from the 86 movie. Everybody's pleased that the cassette doesn't have translucent plastic anymore. And yes, unfortunately for me, instant pre-order as well. Already got it, I think it said for about mid-March, unless I read that wrong. But it looks like they're ready to roll with this, as I imagine they are with most of the figures that, you know, they are existing molds. It does seem that they managed to get them out super quick, in all honesty. Right, so the fan stream happened. They spent the first 15 minutes or so talking about all the things that were really revealed in February. So that was all the t-shirts, the headphones, and the only thing that I'm really excited about is these collector's cards. So again, I know it sounds weird because I'm giving you the news. I'm also asking you guys for your help as well. As soon as anybody finds any website or any details where we can get these from, please do let me know. It's the only thing out of all the merchandise that I'm really excited for. I can't wait to collect them. I'm really excited for it. I do think it looks great. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you, yeah, they showed all them the figures. They talked about Blaster. They didn't even have one in hand, but they did talk about, of course, the Mayhem Attack Squad that, again, even they said was from the previous week. So these were the legitimately the only figures that we actually got to see. It was nice to see them in hand, and that was, I suppose, to be honest, guys, the highlight of the whole fan stream. Right, I've been on Doctor Who's website. I've pre-ordered all of these from Shozy. I'm going to show you, you can do that in a second. Here is the packaging for them. So we've obviously got all the 3 decos of Galvatron with, of course, Galvatron as a planet from the Headmaster's cartoon, the Takara incarnation of it, not the Sunbay version. And here, funnily enough, is Shozy's website. It's an online website where you can order loads of figures, including some of the ones I've shown you in this video. You can sign up, you can get your own points. If you pop Toys R Us, all one word in there, it will massively help me out. Basically, you can get everything here, apart from Studio Series, unfortunately, and mainline Generations figures. However, you will see, you can get the Doctor Who Galvatrons, you can get the Missing Links, you can get the Kang toys, you can get YOLO Park, you can get Studio Cell, you can get Iron Factory's take on Leo Kaiser, 3-0 model kits, the rest of the G1 YOLO Park figures, as well as the mainline Optimus Prime one as well. There's just an abundance of figures on there, guys. Check it out, and don't forget to use the code for the support. With regards to reviews, with regards to videos, I'm going to do another one of these in about 18 hours time. With regards to reviews, Studio Series Gamer Starscream, Concept Art Megatron, got loads to go through. I've already got the comic queue for this Saturday as well. Somebody asked me that in the live stream earlier. There's loads going on, guys, and I've, as ever, got loads of things in store for you. Huge thank you for all the support, and as always, as you can tell, it's a great time to be a Transformers fan. Not for our wallets or for our bank balances, but in the meantime, I'll take care. I'll tell you guys to take care, and I'll see you all soon.